Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. Welcome back to Noire. The studio secretary murder. Oh god. You can see the top of his face. Oh my god.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Council. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street.
Okay.
The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Skipper. Okay, so we're gonna head out.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Let's go to... Okay, let's go. Right. Sorry,
You've
guys.
got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Yeah, I have a cold. It's getting worse. He was bad yesterday. He's gotten a lot worse today. So sorry about that noise. Good morning.
How can I help you boys?
I'm out of... Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Okay, let's see.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Okay.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
22
Hallmark.
carat.
Gives you an idea of the quality.
Okay. Thank you.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the crime scene now.
11 till 49, did you receive 11 till 49?
Right, so... Locations... Rail yard... Oh!
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. A citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
Quick sidetrack. Side quest. It's always when you get to... Oh, you almost get to where you're supposed to go, to your waypoint, and then that happens. It kind of annoying, but we just came back from here. I think that's where we came from as well. Oh, I don't know.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. A citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and
These are the
5th.
first people to get here. Oh my god.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
What's the guy? We're getting in. Let's go! It was the... Oh, there's the taxi car. Oh. The taxi, whatever it is. It looks like a cab to me. Oh, hold on.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm not gonna. I'm trying not to cause damage. Oh, he's running now, okay. Right.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Now. It's always the same sentence he says. Okay. That's it.
What the hell?
He is
What are you waiting
done.
for, Phelps? Up and at him.
What about you, fuck? Hold up. Oh. Oh.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th.
Okay, that's good. Let's get in.
All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
Yeah. I can't wait until we finish this and then we get promoted to arson. Arson is my favourite. Yeah, it's the most interesting to me, at least. It's nice to have like a variety as well.
Continue to respond.
Okay. It's not too far now. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
possible 415
No,
and Olvera Street
no,
Plaza.
no,
Unit
no.
to handle code 3 identified.
Not another one. Next time I'll do that. There will be plenty of opportunities. Oh. Oh, they're below the bridge. So we're gonna go this way. Wait, how do we? Okay, that's one way of doing it. There we are.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Okay.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
Oh.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Okay, so... Oh. There's the corpse. Oh my God.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Okay.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
There's... Yeah, that's fine. Then the other arm. Oh, the ring. Okay.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay. Fine. Let us see that as well. She's probably a regular at this bar.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Okay. And then...
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Okay. Evelyn Summers. Wait, what about the bag? I can't... Oh, there we go. What's this? The Evelyn, I hope that I'll find you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor and we both knew that makes you become, or what that makes you become. But I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl. Oh, that's probably her mum. So, the string and body, so like Evelyn. It is harder for me to watch
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a sanitarium here in Connecticut, on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness. There's only half of the letter, the rest is like torn off.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Yeah, everyone's
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's all the... oh, that's all of the clues. Now we're gonna make a quick phone call.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's get in. Locations and why was that not crossed out? Let's see. Let me speak to the coroner quickly, or any people that. Oh, there's this guy as well. See?
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Thank you. And then let's. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Help me out. Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
What the
It's not
fuck?
against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Oh my god. This is the guy.
Classic Carmine.
It was used, obviously. Wow.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse.
No.
I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
What a fucking weirdo. And he's 24, like, what the fuck? Okay,
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Okay.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick in her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson.
Yes.
We'll see how this plays out.
Yes.
Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Wow.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Okay, so... let's get in the car. And we're gonna head to the men's... I don't know how you say that. Okay. This way.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
No!
Oh, sorry.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
this way. This way. If there's any side quests, I'm not going to do it for now. Here we are.
Drink, fellas. Phelps, Galloway, Homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Oh, okay. Let's,
What's
there's
your
only
name?
one person.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Okay, last contact.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
I'm not sure. Oh, we have one. Oh.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Graham. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Can we speak to you again? Or
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
There's only, well, 2 people drinking. Okay, let's see if I can stick to this guy.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Oh, what a dickhead. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to... We're gonna go to the liquor store. Liqueur.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
At Alvera Street Plaza, Unit A, code 3, identify.
Go here. Sorry about sniffing. Oh, it is far. I didn't expect it to be that far.
163.
Sentry unit possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, Unit A, code 3, identify.
11K, go ahead.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
I did try this yesterday. And you're not supposed to kill him, you're supposed to chase him.
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn
Push this.
business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Done. What a prick. Let's get him, but we can't shoot
Officer
him.
down! Watch it!
We're gonna lose otherwise.
Give it up, old man!
Have to chase.
Get the bastard.
Tackle him. Oh my god.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Wait, he killed me. I tried to kill him yesterday and it said I killed him. Okay, hold on. Can I retry this? Why?
Any Sentry unit possible 415
What's this?
at Alvera Street Plaza, Unit A, code 3, identify.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Shut up, you old man.
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Okay,
Officer down! Watch it!
Oh my god, he just ran over.
Give it up, old man!
Girl.
Get the bastard.
Wait, so I'm supposed to shoot him because instead I tried and I failed.
Stay down!
What's this? Oh, there he is. Okay, so we're gonna try.
I'll lay down. Stay in cover.
I tried to kill him yesterday and I failed. So I kill him today. Look. Oh, I won. So how? How the hell? Okay, whatever. He's dead now. It's fine. We won.
Car 11K. Code 4 at Alvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired, and suspect is down.
Roger on your ambulance, 11 King. All units be advised, code 4 at the Alvera Street Plaza.
The old man is dead. For now, no side quests. We only try and do one at a time. I wouldn't do any, but we are good cops. Caps. We are good policemen. Guys.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun.
No.
Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street.
Next time.
Unit to handle code 2 identified.
That's us. Liquor store. Liquor.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
She was probably homeless or something. I don't know.
Got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
This guy, man.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
Oh my god.
We'll take a look around. She wasn't always such a loner.
So wait, which one is her? I would say that's the hard one. That's a Bible?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Okay, let's see.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
That's that guy. Right, so there's one more clue. That's her daughter? Daughter. Okay, anything else? She's going bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time. I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Yeah, I would say as well.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Oh. That's a nice job. Anything else? I think that is it. Just making sure. Cool. We're done here. Is that? Oh, there's some more rooms. Okay, that is it. I'm gonna speak to this guy now.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Okay.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Okay.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
He's doing this rare...
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual.
Okay.
He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral.
That's
You
nice.
think I can get in
of him.
touch with Evelyn's mother?
Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Oh, it's nice. Right, so that's us.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, code 2.
11 King, in or out?
Well, that's code
Let's not keep the
2.
man waiting, Phelps.
I'm gonna check quickly. Sorry, guys. Okay, routine call, non-emergency response. Okay, fine. Let's. Oh yeah. Let's. Yeah, it's all the map now, so it's fine.
God, you're gonna kill us!
I just want to check quickly something. The locations. Okay, so after the police, after getting to the police station, we're gonna go to the bowling aisle. Bowling alley. Yeah, a lot of people like the fast travel. I actually like to drive. I prefer to drive. Now I'm going to the next one. Sorry.
Calm down.
Oh, that's Dead End Street, I see.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Yes. Okay, there we go. We're almost there. Right.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay, so they probably found another...
Boys get any on the side.
or received another
That's
letter.
the guy from the papers.
Why is everyone talking about me and not my partner?
What's this about, Captain?
Okay.
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray? As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
Oh my god.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married. Yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Okay.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Oh.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's get him.
Let me pose a question. Depends. What's it got to do with morals? Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
Any Central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Sorry.
Slow and steady, come on!
Why is there no cars? How far is that? Woo!
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
This is Car 11 King. Go ahead with the further.
11 King, 2 459 suspects cited in the vicinity of the trolley station on Lucas Avenue between Court and Colton.
Okay.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
post.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
That's a nice car.
Officer needs help, 103 and view.
Obviously, they're gonna crash. But that car is so nice. I want it.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Ooh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is happening? Is it supposed to be like this or?
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
What are
Belts,
they doing?
you gotta get me closer.
Oh. I don't want to damage the
Hit
car.
it. Clean this asshole off the road.
There we go. Oh, that car is damaged.
Hands behind your head. Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects
Now,
at the
let's
Lucas
get
Avenue
in.
trolley station.
Oh, 17.
Easy.
Oh, shit.
Officer needs help, 103 and view.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe
Aw,
size?
she's so cute.
This is business, Florence. You got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, let's see.
Let's go get him.
Wow. I remember where to go. Look at the floor, it's so nice and shiny.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh god, that's this guy. He's obviously after something, or he's obviously guilty if he's running away. That makes you look even worse. This cop's nice!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Oh my god, that was
These
hard.
are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
How did they
Or
get
a
the
middle-aged
keys for this
individual
car?
with the need to feel virile.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means, Phelps.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Why aren't they mine? All of them.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
I am keeping it steady.
He's going through the square.
I hope the people see him in time to get out of the way. If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the perp's imagination.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us. I'm okay with it.
Come on. Shoot him! Shoot him! Wait. He has stopped. Right, let's see. Oh, I need to go to the other side.
Show me your hands.
What happened there? Okay. I'm gonna take him to the station. Obviously we're getting into this car, yeah? Then, what else do you have? Central Police Station, McCaffrey's apartment. We're gonna go to the McCaffrey's apartment. Let's go, good brakes. Straight. That's fine. And then we're gonna go right. I like this car a lot. wrong turn. So I'm gonna just go this way. I don't know, we'll go around quickly. Okay, so we're gonna check the letterbacks. McCaffrey 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Cool. Oi, oi, this looks lovely. 6, probably upstairs. Oh, okay, there we go.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Yeah, let's go in anyway. So we're gonna check everything. That's the second half of the letter.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna read the rest. Take long when you are healed and that you can come home. You have put your things back into old room. I have put with a lock on the door for your privacy, and you can come and go as you please. I will care for you, and that's her mom as well. And your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you, but I pray that it does, and that you consider what I've said. I love you very much, blah blah. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a book that we can see.
I don't think so.
Look! What? No. Why is that here? It's not a coincidence, is it?
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
And the ladder.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier
I want to
pigeon.
check.
Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
This one. See? I want to check everything. That's alcohol. That's it. I'm checking. Just making sure we haven't missed anything. I don't think there's any more clues. But that's a low apartment. Where? What did she say? End of the hallway. Which way? This way? That's a window. So obviously not. Oh, I have to go upstairs. Okay, yeah. Silly me.
That's a guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron.
Yes, I am. How did you know that? That's him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
You a runner, McCaffrey?
There he is.
Stay and fight the good fight.
Good one for me, detective.
Is clicking X gonna help me or not? It is when you're tackling someone. Like right at the end of the chase. There we go, 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 there we go.
Give it up! LAPD!
I'm almost there. Yes, 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 yes.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Bravo.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson did that, do you?
So we're gonna go to the police station now.
Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh my god, I need to sleep, but I can't. I'm trying to get out, but I can't. I'm saying I hate how you have to pick at the end who is gonna get arrested and who's gonna go to jail for murdering. Because you have like, let's say 2 or 3 suspects and you can never be 100% sure. I like this car. Can we keep it? No, we can't. I'll show you something cool. The hospital is fun. That's all of the suspects.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't 2. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Okay. I want to see that room where they take pictures. Is it this room? Wait. Oh, okay, so he's in that one.
So I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
That's the viewing room. That's all of them. Just standing there. 6 foot. They're all the same height. Okay, so we're gonna go and speak to this guy. What's his name?
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Okay. Ready? I'm ready.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Okay, that is a lie. Sorry, I'm just not well. He's lying. He's lying. Well, I'm gonna use the intuition anyway. Yes.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
So, wait, okay, slowly, we're gonna go through them. No, 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 no.
Seems there's a serious gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, detective.
Oh, I fucked.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
Oh, that's for the letter. That's fine. Yes.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
I think he's gay.
So
Look
what
at
was
him.
it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did.
He didn't
Try
like the girl
exercising
anyway.
your powers of deduction
She
on
liked
that.
him.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
No, I think he's gay. Because he didn't like... look at how he's got this little thing on his neck. And he didn't like the girl anyway. She liked him. He didn't like her back. So... right. That's cool.
You think the vice
I'm
boss
so
getting on the side?
pissed off I
Why did you run,
fucked
Tiernan?
up on that one.
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Oh god, oh god. No, I'm gonna... Oh, I don't know. Can I
You're
repeat?
standing around saying nothing. Is this some kind of mental torture?
Yes. Can I look at you? Yes. Can I look at you? Yes. So... okay, I'm gonna go through it slowly, so a lot. And for a boy. So it's gonna be none of them. I would say the closest one would be this one, but it's not gonna
How
be
come this
that.
is so hard to believe? A man and a woman getting along, liking each other just as friends.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
She liked him.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
He was the last person to
You're
see
lying,
her.
Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
No, stop lying, like... Yes.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner.
You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have.
Oh my god.
Kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Yes.
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
Oh.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're going back to. Let's speak to him again. Can we? Yes, we can. So, access to tire iron.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Yes. Okay, so the first one. Okay.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you.
Okay.
Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right, let's go speak to him then.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me.
Oh my god, I need to run. That's not this room. It was this room.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
Sorry.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
So, Tiernan testifies to, McCaffrey testifies to Tiernan conversing. Will help.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and
oh my god.
He said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
Oh, God.
Was it me?
Oh, my God, what to do? What to do? Can I speak to the other guy again?
Wait here.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's make a phone call. I don't know.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft.
Okay.
Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman.
Oh,
Said
oh.
he almost beat the woman to death.
Oh.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oh. Okay, thank you very much for your help. I'm gonna speak to him again.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Been.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Yes, yes. We just heard it on the phone. There we go.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, so... Right. So I say it was McCaffrey killed Evelyn, and the other guy didn't remember. So this guy got killed her and got the other guy in trouble and tried to like pretend that, oh, I'm protecting you, but he wasn't. It was him that killed, and this guy, the other guy, didn't remember anything. So he just was like, okay, what can I do? I honestly think. Okay, no. I think it's this guy. I'm gonna see if there's anything we can say, anything else that we can say to this guy. Yeah, it wasn't him. It was not him, it was the other guy. It was this guy. Hold on, there's a little... You hear that music in the background, yeah? And if we go back to that guy, just making sure, is there any music when we sit down on this chair? Oh, there is, okay. Anyway, I think it's the other guy. For sure. I'm gonna charge him now. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, guys. Can I ask anyone for advice? Okay, fuck it. Yeah, it's gonna be...
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Oh, it was him for sure. Okay, now. So I had 2 questions wrong this time. Okay, whatever. We can. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, that's what's this little cutscene.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the...
Whoa.
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
And that is it. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. I might do another episode today. I probably will. Probably 2. Maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see. So we have let me just go online and check how many cases we have left. So sorry, 1 second. So we've got 1 more case left in the homicide desk, and then we're gonna move on to the vice. So yeah, thank you for watching and stay tuned. Woohoo!